to me at the working training in Ano, Eddie Aba. Me did the Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker, Brasso, Sir Yanewo Eddie and Como, and to stick and stay with us. Now, I don't pay budget to the moon, Como, who doing in Ano, Yanewo Eddie. From now, Equacosi said 940 bomb. Pacho messages no money in Ano, Emra 0550567929 0550567929. Na afe Yanewo Eddie and Como. Ewo Jumedie no so much Jumedie Sunie on Kessben. And thank you so much for joining us. Now, na me catch you and na me bo money. Some of the lapses are energy minister etemi ama yatiasie say ene oko eye porter there is a hooping over 3,000 containers and no eye product hodwa the electricity company of Ghana. Womo timi I imported the abo my Ghana mu say womo ede ba be ye adwuma. Unfortunately no for some years now containers no egosua ewo eye tema port wonoma yentimi enclare. Now a ban demorrage in fact a cano pile up to a whooping 1.5 billion Ghana cedis. 1.5 billion Ghana cedis. And ninyina no eye car. I mean, ababeto hodoma. I mean, we would have to deal with. But my main core lines in so Embra na main koye juma anope Embra ma mene lawyer Eduji Tamakulo enkodi enkomo Embra chief executive edema eye NPA na anope mene no eni enkomo wasanso ya legal director for the NDC as a party. Kansa what we call up here much and see you.
Mr. Speaker, no problem. Charge with your phone now.
At your phone, no edge or so. I don't pay so. Yeah, that's a say. What so now? First of budget, ye not your share anymore. Say a beba na afi promises a hodwa the NDC and President Mahama Edema Ghana for no yet me and who baby and impempe so no air kwakosi. Finally, aba ma yeni ehon enkomo anope na the mo pese Ghana for enya every budget minister present in the last 2 days.
So once again, me chao with you for now. Akobane say afibiano. Ghana man penny under the constitution, as you say on Friday, no the budget and family trigger. Our budget na the exchange na and say so ma Ghana for you know who say afi Ghana for taxpayers' money yesika. May spend this amount of money, but may spending so no many S amount of money. A beba for two no. I thought that here.
Yes.
You know, obey me. Casting the tax revenue estimate for the year. It be 200 billion Ghana cedis. Emuno obey borrow when obey me domestic and as a foreign. Why you not so you know? Obey me. I can say obenya grants. That sika eba sebio won't yahu interest or something. It obey me the annual money in I then edit. But at the barest minimum, will be like a estimate. Into now Osha sometime by July no, and November or no minister no July. Minister no besako no acquire then we acquire revision of the estimate. Annual money in our then AC. We acquired the very first budget of President John Dramani Mahama Ababio. Now it is a new Mirumi and Sabi and Yeden and that whole plane. Sabio campaign abreso meba wakachi haya because I say my last radio interview was with you. I think that should be Thursday.
Yes.
Now you know a year Thursday December 5th. Now you know a year's interview. You know. Now, maybe can say one of your campaign promise, for instance, and Kukon Kitty. Remember who said you and yeah, dear, new, and that even the previous administration, Krano, has taken steps to give households this in Kukon Kitty with the whole the view. And say, see it me to Sana Mona, Sika, Sebio, Yedekwa Manoni, Echo Kranko,
yes,
and Ikaho. You beat me aja. Look, one who you my dear.
Exactly.
You my dear. What we say last year? You my dear, what we say yeah.
That be cancer, me too.
2 billion Ghana cedis. I mean, like, seriously, Mr. Speaker.
Kessben.
2 billion Ghana cedis yemwadi enkwa. Now, Sebio, when we say 2 billion, no translates into 2 billion Ghana cedi worth of employment outside the country. It is me reducing Okra to only 500 million Ghana cedis. Do you know what I bet me economy? Now, Osha, we didn't want to do grandstanding things. No, very simple thing that will make the life of our people easier. Look, I'll tell you one thing. Now, Obia Ebisa, with the state of the economy, what is Minister Atufosin on behalf of the president going to do about free SHS? Remember, say your political opponents, right from 2019, no more singing one song. Now to Obama, John Mahama, they are so Oba cancel free SHS. But also it is answer.
Exactly.
Ma penida ba na do dan kwekufa do aka na aka. Na President Mahama can say that. Na free SHS the form in which it is now. Adepa. Nti ono oba abe say obeshi mukena. Eya de sa. Nti ya ba ye no. Now the conversation is yes, we are on the IMF program. Nti ya ba me say. But look, thanks to the ingenuity, and I use this word, thanks to the ingenuity of the finance minister Atufosin, or say there is a way we can do this. And we'll do it in such a way that it will not undermine the IMF program. How was it done? One we said, you will be or memoir friend a tax refund account.
Yes.
Under the Revenue Administration Act, a certain 6% of your total revenue is kept in a dedicated account. But it's in you.
Me too.
A dedicated account. And the essence of that account and then it says, save you, obi hold the VAT, which means you are man of broso. But it will enter into the consolidated fund as total revenue. It's, you know, as you want to say, it's like an allowance. It is a kobase. Only you are more than enough VAT. No have refunded the idea at the amount. Minya. From 2017 to last year, we know how much echo tax refund accounts no. Over 25 billion Ghana cedis. Over 25 billion Ghana cedis. Sebio, we know they na abandoned than edit as you can hear.
Dabi.
Kenny GBG. SML. That's where they were paying those monies from. Minya. 25 billion Ghana cedis effectively be supplied. They were using it for different things. Meanwhile, the Revenue Administration Act is clear. The purpose for that money. The purpose for that money is to use it to refund tax. Excess tax will be a year. Meanwhile, Minister Ken Okorata, he was using it. Kenny GBG. Look, they were being paid $1.5 million every month. It's not called the other kind of slash fund.
Kessben.
I told Fortune by say, look, enough is enough. I think GRA intends to raise about 200 billion. Yet the 4% credit to what is a couple bruja. But what I say?
Mitiopa.
Inside the Bema SML, Kenny GBG and Nkekano. The cost of free SHS is 3.6 billion Ghana cedis this year. Yet the Sasikano in the Bay. Masa, Sasikano the bar, won't it benefit Ghanaians?
Hey, whoa.
My brother, hey, whoa. Social intervention program like LEAP, it will. Minya, it will. So look, Ato didn't go anywhere. Just by altering the Revenue Administration Act, we are saving close to 7 billion. I hear a lot of these social intervention programs. It just take a mindset. It just take a mindset. Somebody simply just thinking that no, this one should not go into private pockets. This one should go back to the Republic. Go back to your Mofra. Go back to this. And you know, by the grace of the Almighty God, do you know what has happened now? Unlike in the past, when we never had a dedicated funding for free education, and now we are going to have a dedicated fund. They say, I feel no. You bet me money for free SHS. And Kobama say, I think you roll over. You nanti you would just to get money for free SHS. It's just a mindset issue. Mindset. Look, you can say the same tax Revenue Administration Act. E-levy is supposed to give us 1.something billion Ghana cedis this year. The savings now you're making on the tax Revenue Administration Act is enough to cover the
revenue losses.
The revenue loss. Betting tax, a little over 200 million Ghana cedis. That is enough to cater for it. So, like I pointed out, it is what? A mindset problem.
And how to apply the revenues, in the rightful positions. Very well. But Council, I don't pay you need Dr. Jose for be Eddie Nkomo, Guta president. Yes. Now indications are that Nkomo bebre na no akoso, but a ban of port charges are a bema relief aba na ebe have a very good implication or impact on a year and near my ton will chrome ha near my boa aye day near no. I mean that aspect of the budget did not touch on it. And they say before no any port charges near no I wo ebu omukom no. What's gonna happen?
Mania. Sebi. Mene Onumyan for Misobey. What I can say, I will say port charges no. And yet the charge per se in the issue no bano. The fact that it is dollar denominated.
Yes.
So even when you ensure the stability of the Ghana city, it impacts on it. Because you see, remember that if you are paying, duty, if you are 10 cedis, now we will do the dollar constant. Who will feel the impact?
Okay.
What has always been a problem for importers and enemy say, duty ebia $1,000, the CD equivalent. Ubedu or nay CD no I depreciate it further. That's where the impact has always been coming from. So what the minister to force now the okay say one of the things that he's going to focus primarily on treasury bill rates, interest rates, inflation, depreciation of business, and the public debt. And these three things are interestingly related one way or the other. And just look, I remember many governor near Kasa. And I said, look, he is so happy with the budget as read because if we were not able to find these funding sources now,
yes, me too.
We're going to have a problem with the IMF program. And once you have a problem with the IMF program, they will pull out.
Okay.
Because it's an international agreement. Now, once they pull out, it sends a wrong signal to investors. So they'll begin to pull out their investment out of the system. And that will lead to further depreciation because if you only plan an investment in the system, no, say you own for Ghana cities and Kwabutri or the dollar and the bed. Once are all taking more dollars outside the country, no, that is what will result in the downward pressure on the Ghana cedi. Thankfully, ATO had operated within the IMF program. Because the fear was that who taking e-levy out, who taking betting tax out, who taking all of these things out, the net result will be that you will now be going elsewhere to look for money. Like in the past, Bank of Ghana was printing the money because they didn't have liquidity in the system. This time around, instead of the money going to private people, we are redirecting the back to the public. So, Mr. Obey, that you should calm down.
Okay.
The ports will be competitive for them. I can assure you.
Very well.
If it happens, it benefits people like us, the ordinary people. We'll scale up production in local production of basic items. But in the meantime, Udia and Mokra and now, say entity and so and Anna.
Dabi.
If you are doing over $400 million worth of rice imports into the country, now Ekoban say, you can do $100 million dollar worth of rice locally produced. Won't you take down the pressure? Yes. And look, my brother, see, there's one Ghanaian leader, I think we have not appreciated him enough.
I know you're fine.
Achampo.
Former President Achampo.
Yes. That operation, Feed Yourself, it's a game changer policy. Look, almost every country that has developed transition into development from agric. Even Malaysia. Abe, keke.
Is that the reason? Is that the reason more investment in the agricultural sector this time round?
And let me tell you something. Minya, me say wo. Se Ghana ni enya na duani bi no di no e kama. So the pressure on even government reduces. Do you know something? Household income, the most recurrent, how much is spent on food. Sebi, Sebi. O salary, with the exception of rent, that's provided you don't have your own house. The next item, how much you spend on food. Sebi atade Debian auto atade koko.
Debi.
Huh? Debian auto car. But Debia wudidi ana.
Exactly.
A branch here come say. Debia sometimes put me the one down for 4 o'clock for lunch. So your disposable income, the proportion of it that you spend on food is so high. At least you have rent. 2 years and I'll say and
yes.
Within that 2 years, who did he?
Obedi diakosi.
So, buying it me working on food alone now, it will change the dynamics of our politics.
Very well. Council, before I let you go, any indications and some state-owned enterprises, President will be meeting more chief executives. Okay. Some of them are and they want books ni mo enye I kani ade ewo ho no mo no. I mean, President wants to come clear on his directives in terms of the vision for those enterprises. Agency ka ho ana?
No, in fact, I'm supposed to be in that meeting this morning.
Okay.
And you see, the state-owned enterprises play a very critical role in our national development. So the president wants to have a meeting with us. And you see, I'll just give you a classic example. Electricity Corporation of Ghana. Its interface in our energy security is huge. So, for instance,
Kessben.
Etiabo, the gas processing plant.
Yes.
The gas processing plant. The gas processing plant. Osha, they produce gas. A producing gas new year. Sebi. A ton that's true Ghana gas to the independent power producers. And you understand?
Yes.
Almost producing power new year. Now, almost the amount is.
Very well. Council, mami nya wona kotua odwumade so wa Jubilee House. Na menim se mokoba yebesa di nkomo biem specific tax ni ade baba ni nyina do talk about. Nyame nshira won so enti the chief executive edema the National Petroleum Authority ana yene no edi enkomo no osanso in charge of legal affairs for the NDC lawyer Eduji Tambaklo speaking to us and okay bringing us to exactly 57 minutes after 7 I Kessben 92.9. We are live on Kessben TV and DSTV so on channel 364 Go TV at channel 121 Kessben Plus and afi around the world unya live and yen Facebook handles ni nyina eso pacho your numbers no 0550567929 0550567929 and just where we ended no President Mahama atonsa ede afre the chief executives and managing directors are one more dada state-owned enterprises ahodo no ano indicating say clearly no I mean we defunct sabi books nenye oboka. I mean, there has to be clear objectives, ubetimi ede aye wajuma. Now, we'll come back to that. Now, yashe, because UTA Finance Minister, there are certain state agencies and our enterprise and our companies are obobo so say one more cut on their books. ECG example, Kokobo, they a very good example. And no President Mahama MBT one more leadership no pay the Jubilee House. Kase Bank of Ghana edeka ama wasrese abine emano a bailout of over 50 million Ghana cedis. And tinina no ekahobi anasa meeting ye aba. But mamene Dr. Richmond to ahene endi enkomo wano financial consultant and an expert. Now before the budget no meneno edi enkomo anope I'm privileged say wasanso adjoin here. Doc, ultimate campacho marching.
Speaker, you so speaker, honorable.
Doc, now what to say any?
Honorable, we were privileged to talk to the speaker.
Thank you. Adofe, thank you. I'm grateful. Doc, now you didn't come on sana budget here, but na no juada, and you didn't come more addiction benada and a budget no abba. Andra, na minim so bit pebre, na what me can mua na fe, yet me have a better conversation. And the na ye expect here and the na ye share ni mono, and one a buying ye aye through the budget hearing ya now.
Speaker, me don't say it's your for. We de yana abro ma adwene so ne mentiase so. We say and ye many be okoki kan e bi na bi tie wa working.
Yes.
We say yenya obi a me kan kire say SOEC e gugu na e hayadwe. We say papa na de o ye na me de me bona baso because me ye ni afika kra. Ye tie budget na ya kan sa na yeko. Because where the Odi kind so accountant in intro, Odi kama who the position of the whole country, financial position of the country.
Yes.
And now ni koya kura kokika SOECB. And my who say ye kanena ebi ohana ntesa na obi bi ni maso tell me said you could be kura me yem shame kese. new road no na me say road there ye the cabe according to IMF ye the cabe 25 billion almost 35 billion no could be as well see MDS the other account akoye 67.95 billion na me say hey no we dey very here nti e ho no me dey e ho dey mani age no ho say o ka figures ni na to ho especially SOE asema okay and no crowd you be a want to the OT station to want here yes you sika ntua WAPCO so WAPCO
yes WAPCO for eka
and yes see almost can you reduce gas na eba kese o man no nyine yi kura nyine yi na me dey manage ho no say apart from taxes or kind he give me a very clear financial position of the country which I believe something we should commend the person for what he did because yesterday from Dr. Ledeli Kotribuchi Dr. Kwame for Obiaba no abeka sa no ko this okay u taxes are be generating e ka bi wo ho ai so di bi kotua nti ono ma yesu ye ya bobia na se di yedro and wo kan kire nti bi fi presentation in terms of presentation delivery and the issues came I thought it was a very good thing very very good thing and taxes there me no di hon komo no taxes na sem no there to me bia you see a best strengthen base obia ba o kan we dey go budget e twem be 10 years na 15 years we want to strengthen the base in a informal who say the economy in informal sector said you fit for omom pamade omom yesi omoni ni recognize rate of taxation and also better more e ho some adding to ka say omuba na ayesita fibia ni ye kan yetimi ya anka beboaye ena enye yeso ni edikan mema otabia me dey mema example Kenya for used to have a huge informal and now IMF World Bank for catch-up say beboamo ene obia wo bia o matimi ama net na ekesi ama tax no wo mo etua de no titiro no wo mo etua teacher for ne wo mo etua no so kofo because obia de bi betumu a eboa okay digitization of taxes you see if you don't have a very good institutional structures digitalization say ya na yeding so the mama example and now can digitize payment say we say MTN but you gina bi otini nti say open so yes the tax na sa e bi hia nimdie ni nipa e wo hu nimdie nti o mu kan e ho no na ya na madwini mu ye me na kakra but o mu tini yeso a anka beboaye.
Now, interestingly, the sources of revenue, because taxes in the air where you be every hole now, shortfalls are airband no kwanya befaswa ube generated to complement it. Now, utie finance minister or say or ensure the friend of fiscal discipline and or cut it down on expenditure now or go to extent say or stress members of parliament and so agree na edu baby a woman so and sacrifice kakra and farmer or mine. Now people have said say compare 2024 budget to 2025 budget one expected revenue up to 220 billion Ghana cedis. Expenditure and so is a bit closer to that. And the taxes free way where do you get the monies to show up that loopholes? Ekwanya wafaswa or say or kwako use the tax refund account sky wom na wa make a dedication to a free SHS sika ye de bebo ho bra afei de beka no so ye betimi edibi ababehwe infrastructure near ade no. People have said say a genius. I mean, is that the only source ye betimi edi generate revenue? Maybe this is just one of such an advantage ye betimi anya na.
Oh, so yeah, no so okay or a sustainable levy every 1% or 3%.
VAT, on the mining companies.
What him say? Mining, me know the home combo.
Yes.
Me know the income na a year ho. Me the Kranam Pisen ko because of Botswana the no. No why be. Who say last year 2023 according to Bank of Ghana figure. You two gold $11 billion if you go in Mukoi. Menka the microphone to 2 years now. Yemfanka hunu with the official one, you say export, who call a year Ghana statistical year, you Bank of Ghana for 11 billion. But who call Bank of Ghana statement, Bank of Ghana government statement, secure money 2 billion. It is Roshasa, your friend be processive profit tax. Your Shasa, as a city, a leveraging your tax. Because we here now was GDP no 5.7. When him say about 4% or say 3 point something mining. Now mining no ko na your taxes sir. Nti me o can sustainable. Na because we call 5. Because so what you to go 11 billion every you come no waja be 1 point something billion wa ha 1.8 billion wa ha. Na say so pay baby na de bishim. Nti ho say so timi hwe ya e be boa yen. And now no wo hwe ya nkofo a betina kurom a me no fo ye no kasa ya mudi wo mo fo aba he omo declare profit to 5 billion obetina ye hello 5 billion we wa declare dividend be 3.8 billion converting na say ni nyina e ko ba bi fira e 253 million dollars into onu say as I say otimi yetimi wo nyina as I say yetimi tax wo mo if we say what by year Jumana will declare would even the profit says it for your first profit in the cafe says it, but other countries here they do certain level you must pay back something to the system. And you also working because obi say obi to a good year you get average of about 15% or 14%. We are now at Kuku Gold no call. And here see a country was say sanity area. We profit now we are hano. You be better so no me sempenya phobia. Kroma no so ade bi e beba abrofona sheda de nkofo abedua kroma a o me Ghana for. Anytime you start talking about this, they will go on the air. As they say we want to stifle the businesses. Entina ye nia break ase. Ni me nia break ase. See abema abrofo de omuniama besisi hano. Why don't we begin to do the Kwame Nkrumah indigenization? Say you encourage the private sector, not mines. You go South Africa, mines no. South Africa for $92 million. Dollars in the United Kingdom. Now, if America be two, if Canada be two. Now, you see your profiter. Who come crying you to us? So, I'm coming near wa. You come near wa paying. Come by you do so. Then you go to a come by you do so. If you hadn't in the area, you can't sustainable levy be sign here if 1% cut here. You see Ghanaians going. If it's a woman on a professional show on Kutupa. Abrofo ne twa omo kan ti omo kasa sa abrofo but ade ba ko ye we fi ni say ye local indigenization ye man Ghana fo ndum kra beboa ni to mines nan omo de na be ka krom ha ye be ko sa nti me sa sustainable level no a otu mu no kame kra de nan kam so beleja I am so here be ka abrofo bi there o dia so ombeka say you're driving investors away yes me no ho yi gold kra research ndimi to bi Dabi. ABC, Maminso, ABC, Botswana for catcher of say DBS, Anglo DBS, no catcher of say, Mommy 15%, 18%. I check. Someone to me my 35%, I most some of diamond, Yamana Monko. And then for every $100 extracted in diamond was Botswana, they have moved it to 40%. If you gold 11 billion, 40%, winning the aircraft. Ka etimi balance books no
yeah
enti esese ye ma ye hwe bi so ye nko hwe de nkofo ne ye ye bi because gold ni sha asase ya o de Congo DR on sent to kwana ye kunu ma de kro ade ye phones no the whole world the whole to
lithium no
aha enti abrofo na hwe de achiche ye mu ene ye ko ena ha ya kura na etu aha ya ko no ma sesa ne free no ma de ko enti ye so me bi aya na o mo kan me nke so bi kan almost free foreign direct investment. I just see a static local direct investment. Near more with tax exemptions. No so making maybe be never baswa. Me ba wood you know. The me there would you who they say. Kessben buy. When say ne pi aba. When him say ye my other sectors ning nasa. Nka your problem no e be solve. But where the obroni be the tekuba or the tekuba or say with the direct investment aba. We are no about $1 or we are $1 in Timina. It is a sustainable living now can minimum year. So boom every affair the money area, no one transit. Now President the council he will say leveraging on the natural resources. You're leveraging on natural resources. Mamin go to her leadership, the lordship, former Chief Justice, Mrs. Sophia
Ekofo. Yes.
I mean, can't be. Now, some kind of kind of winner, we are soon. Oh, say, one more money, and almost a Oklahoma. Okay, say, your mining sector, you signed Godgisbeck Agreement. Godgisbeck Agreement is the canon mobilier. And a young independent 68 years. Now, agreement no a woman sign and no be a sign. And Timmy, no cano, or Percy a Botswana model. See a Botswana model, not here, who to 10 billion, in your 4 billion.
Okay.
To say, I mean, but you two are Yama, or Yam, so the one begin. Because all you have one was here too, and also to be a
yes.
Until a whole year, they say, making Grofona, Ghana Fona, Yasho, Kutupana, Muti Baby Kazana. We know Munyadin. Let us be very Ghanaian. Let us be patriotic and see, say, Omane Yamai. Because you have to talk down Krama or Bruchra, Masa. What now, Canada? Na Sunuba, what Ghana Betna. Masa, we go over the Granny, Masa, may not be called. William said, a bull folklore, and not our deal. We share jacket. Party. And so foreign direct. Let us encourage local investment in our system. We retain the currency. Why are they?
Why are they? But doc, Usha budget in the Munina Noa, and Yema Miensa, are buying expending or expecting a lot of revenue a war a year in mobilization mono. Now again, debts, interest payment. Plus the principal near the and also goes to a higher drain. For instance, okay, paragraph 104 of budget now, or say, Mr. Speaker, Cocoa Board's outstanding debt amounts to 32.5 billion, of which 9.7 billion Ghana cedis is due to be paid at the end of September 2025. Outstanding Cocoa Board road contract reached 21 billion in 2024, of which only 4.4 billion Ghana cedis has been accounted for in Cocoa Board financial statement. And this is a critical thing. 9.7 billion we are supposed to pay by September. Again, occur a year, paragraph 105, the financial sector. Also, Mr. Speaker, the financial sector is still struggling. Even after spending 30.3 billion Ghana cedis in the financial cleanup exercise by end of 2024. I mean, these are some of the things clearly, many people would have thought, say, Cocoa Board would just syndicated loan. And Sakura na major season no aba. Sa sikana na ode assure ye say wo kwa koje e de aba beto cocoa no. Now, eba ne say na wo to cocoa ni wie koton a. Wo sa incur extra data eti say. You look at the financial sector, nanki enim say ye nyina no yakwa akosi over 23 billion. Say financial sector no nko ano edru over 30.3 billion. And how do we tackle some of these things? Ebetimi ama some level of relief.
I am say enona o mampeyi afro wo mo na no mo kana. I wish ye kan wo bi tie.
Okay.
Opeyi ene o ma mewira ko pa if you say me papa I chief cocoa farmer if you just those days. And fan ye koto cocoa okodo cocoa on Kessben Kwame ko. Na o ma mewira ho kire say me papa ado cocoa ewie. Cocoa yi wo ho. Wo de ye to awo to keke. Nyompu na wo to cocoa marketing for na eto. Udi ni manko pesi ka aba no wa bobo ka e kan ye be ku te say na de o kan ye kura wan fa yan kan wo roll over no a omo ko to kuku no omo ko gi sika no ba ya o man supply yes say supply o
roll over den kwa ye $495 million additional losses e ba ye
losses adena wa kuku nyo na odi aye enyo na hata enyo na u baage wo ko pe me abeto no wa kwa ye loss. Nti em say openpanyin kan kire wo mo ko sectors sa no so is no say adwuma no se sa na ye be ne dia ene mo mi ngu adwuma ni nyina because ne be bia o kola Cote d'Ivoire ye ti cocoa marketing company bi eto cocoa e wo cocoa no LBCs no eto a no mo tua wo ka no akọ bank no akọ juice ka no mo tua government tax
okay
ye create monsters yate cocoa company yate way okay ba ko bi na o ni ba ko bi na o yesi ba ko bi di PBC
eno kwa de say gu sesei
me na me chere we cocoa a wo to private sector cocoa buyers no wo
yes
state sector na gu nti ene ni fisa Bahama onya kokodro pa na either say niema ni bi ho a ye be gie fi bu say ye ma state nye because state ya corruption inefficiency to koko a obuka 3.2 billion 32 billion yesa betua bibi yesa kotua 400 na adwuma na akoye mi wa no so ni o makatia ene o mukasa o mutimi ko ko ye adwuma bi ma o mopanyin be 3 years ago o mo pama mo firi me no o je so o mo pama me kan fo kire o mo me ka dem se be ke da no me ko so na ko ye kire o because ye kire na me so mpanyimfo na me ko bi hia mpanyimfo pa o na me say na mo ye to lota factory o na na hana ko he produce ni bi e te go kire o mi papa odokoko ewo kwamukum ekwan kure kokoko na fe na ekwan ko so akaji ponti mi fi se de me maami a waka ba bi ka kire mi se mo akrachefo o se mo mi am ko sko ze mo akrachefo na mo bomai because ye de nyansa ebo ade no ade wo ya o yi wakoze Bank of Ghana masa 53 billion Ghana cedis and we convert here 3.5 billion IMF loan now again for 3 years require 3 billion.
Yes.
Na bank pa kojo to. Oka no maka you see a policy solvent. I mean, adwuma na we no. We yeso me yetua o maka yeso papa.
Yes.
Yetua o maka ye me ka bi kira o television you ready so abaka say eni ye mo mun kofi. Yetua o kaye na okogu adwuma no. Ni yekope bosia abishim. Wi a o si ye mbo yansem so ma. Nti media nti papa na obe papa mahama ya no ya mmobo ni ka kire woni atokeso because the kind of boss interest payment you cry nyini nyina na waka kaya ye ka domestic de ni abeka foreign ka keze ugine ho na ye ko hini ye ba hini nti mi cry revenue no so be generate ya na mi bisa say ai the economy nyine chi ubitimi generate say sikai because economy abodi e de no so aja minim kwanya obefa so wakete tax mobilization compliance broadening the tax base digitization maybe but
but realistically no I mean sir there are two major sources the financing businesses. It is either through debt and as we will go for equity holdings. Now you do so was you diversify all the state enterprises are now you be say okay you float shares ma enkrofo emme have equity in this. Now at the end of the day say a buying crowd be woman one minority shareholder na individuals managing the year for those companies to become more profitable rather than incurring losses year in year out. You do some pension na
ya pa ho weka okokwe World Bank document in the early 80s. Okay. We talk about privatization. The late Professor Kosibotwe, who say any money before our Tony na or Tonfa or Tony and Tiasia. But what the bad number in one? Yes, any money before Kiaton. What the mamma typical example of ADB? Where they making a car because and Ra or Moka Hansem. ADB, Oko World Bank document, why I'm a document by almost say, and Rakram, you see, Minister Kind. You may pre-finance it. Almost the NIB 2.2.
Yes, NIB and a CBG so come.
Na Nigerian banks yo hey. More back in the room hacho. Argentina. Would ye young pre-finance or capital na ya pre-finance capital. Yedi ka ane say. Ya create SOEs a hona ye idea political apparatus for no ko. What you say? Make a political apparatus or be a food soldier or your food soldier or party man or a board member.
Yes.
A human idea man no. On it is our governance system no nim minti odina kwesiwa okwa who the oye and ani ni ha na yesu wo ni bi membo ni okoje yubi aje busia okoje bi ko bie ni wa ye your board chairman e was state institution betimi ayesa yen ye de hono aye nti me I hope say Dr. President obehwe ye Dr. Kuzibutwe me yen hwe mu maako sa de wo kan dia ye hwe betimi ayama na ye ni ye wi ayem ton yem presika for no mo bisika die say masa momra meshim momra magina mo amorane ne yen ntem kete Because oko Nigeria, you should that need politically SOEs, BBDs out. So I'm also saying, and to almost create private sector, PPP, private sector partnership, public sector partnership. Now, by Kimiki to every no be a yenekuma. But you know, you Javama, your food soldiers. Papa be or money or the radio station be. Yeti, I know what na baby a gui, no a PRO. I mean, the mere first all your radio station or nim public administration, or nim uko ejuma. Because often say, I said, Doctor, Oko Kolebua, Woko Kompanocha, your heart, your liver, your kidney.
Doctor, I know the bit me because the Pado do not criticize it. Radiant as them now, okay. Because
one Ecoban is a Jumano Coso. SOEs no, Usha SOEs need data. Any Ghana debt in IFA. Who's the Papa woman? Omo be uncle for a strategic plan.
Okay.
Woman say either you turn it around or you sell it like that. You bet him crowd a check because they would the cha. You know, be Papa the check crown 1 year, Juana, a year. Manama, typical example. You walk your Susano. Now, Bekumasia. Me bank client. Namedy, you see a pretty big state transport. And VIP numbaye, and a Uri numbaye, and then back on Aquaya Papaya will feel so rest in peace or mobile. And then they are running efficient transport system better than what we have. Who car Yatima or the computer Shema, speed limiting now on fear. Of any power, Yadiano, any panel sorry crowd uncle Yadumano or the radio station or Casa. Also, yes, the commercial say, oh, yeah, oh, the one control radio station go come by us, or can the transport running? Until maybe President Bayaj said, you fee say, and you are young tongue. Ya more ya for 68 years. It hasn't contributed positively to the Ghana GDP. They said, you can, almost young tongue, young guru, because who got electricity, I found that Buchu, who got cocoa board, I found board Buchu, I got Bank of Ghana, I found board Buchu. Sikaba ni Vangotia. We are the pension there. And then the gratuity to the and can't once more. And the Yankase was saying, now Britain for will be a friend of clawback tax system and say, okay, corporate governance board member. Now company go sema. Mfiemi and sana wakudi mo tax na ogi chairman won nyina obasa dia ba. Nti allowance akasi akotena board no so edema wo di clawback e beba back. And you're quite out of the fire because what we company.
Okay.
Indeed, your own canoe, we we are doing perfectly well because with the Mamma example back home. Radio station near Kubi and Okruma, Bibiana, Omujina, and then Omunis had 2 million more big space, no, and Necra Mupe, or no Muslim because woman is said, Papa, and Amujina, Caneno, which is all for now, no cameraman, and a winning ho. It's a private sector there. A year, as a president, who answer will be free soon. Strategic industries, apart from strategic industries, Libya, and needs anyone on the Omton.
Okay.
Yanton Masa, you better almost near Cotic be a CBD cigar. A dear Bessie, a dear bag that. I didn't know Nippon or on Cadianasi. Only must on
yes.
If we are near digital taxes near their cost supporting institution, how can you support it? No, Obonibi and yes, Mammy Mau experience be Amico Europe, Namico School, 1978. And now Margaret Thatcher, Michael Fox, no one Margaret Thatcher by. Margaret Thatcher by and British Telecom, a year losses billions. What you want to hear Vodafone, or call Vodafone Germany, Vodacom, I'm a friend of Vodacom. Vodacom for call Germany, who say, I didn't hear Boca. Okofine for this moment, Massa. Almost the following year, almost profit by 3 billion share dividends.
Interesting.
Breaking. Until Margaret Breaking. Socialist idea, no. And yet, because a bit of a bushia for Unumajuan or the Nakoto, no, that came, I didn't Busana, and now who show me 1 year and send me on one of the channel because they may not have idea what
is any so I didn't want to.
I mean, and it's not this one, a different area.
Okay.
Any cocoa, any banking, any transport.
Very well, Doc. I don't pay for now. I say I'm grateful now. Come on, the party.
Speaker, woman, come here, them more.
That's it, Doc. Jame Israel. And Dr. Richie wanted to a financial consultant. And I pay. You know, Eddie and Komono. I mean, what being papa. Bringing us to exactly 27 minutes after 8. I had Kessben 92.9. Na Maminya Juma Ewofia Hamra. Meba na Yatuaso Eddie and Komono. And yabedi and Komoni bi wo project stored project finance minister eka ho asem no na okoka se na Reverend Paul ye ka se ye beye ni nyina na focus so be take here 12 years and send ye imagine
ya media bema
na empom to say
na me ado me ho ye pa.
That's right. I don't pay many aje Michelle.
All right.
Ya me shout.
No.
Na member Dr. Salifu Ache na member na Kwaba. No, good morning. Oh, be o microphone ni mami.
Yeah.
Nakase gumo ye bia fine.
Nyama do me bia boko na oswe.
Erade de yam kwa che yen. Dr. Prince and Dr. Salifo every St. Louisa Herbal Clinic. Anope many wo ADM komo na so say die pacho St. Louisa yegusua ye cheche yahye mu pa anope o how be da so atie nkomo na entwa nkosi say enko na wie ye no na wanya a very good solution to a challenge we face say no mami shase e wo doc so Dr. Prince ye ka St. Louisa Herbal Clinic ye clinic ben na e de pote anamoye
Yo nyame da say ye ka St. Louisa Herbal Clinic eye clinic Accra Hanomu ye wo eye Abekala Pass eye opposite to Binko Pharmacy.
Okay.
Ho no mu ana branch no obakon ewo ho ana branch bakon so ewo eye Taifa Bokena eye Mr. J a popularly mana owo taxi rank bi ehwa ana eye second branch no enso ewo.
Okay.
Na third branch no enso ewo Kumase maximum filling station. Call affordable housing ehonomo no ehonso ana the third branch no and also war ewo Kumase. Back to your question, St. Louisa Herbal Clinic clinic on asuo bia apie yamamu a ye CEO any the brain behind it no medical doctor mami penyina wa retire ana wakan guma hunu say emra so say herbal medicine no you taking it to another level on so establish me make say me a biochemist by profession.
Okay.
Sounds so ye nutritionalist and me colleague Dr. Selefu na your main commandate adia ye pa new party.
Okay.
Na
new party ni ye
yes ye can new party a nerve disorder.
Okay.
Happen to nipadua no akwa na meba simple terms obi abetimase ye obi wo honom a ose ne honam nyina ye ne mre na onya tingling of the legs se ne namu twetwe no bibi keka wo no te se de wakoti akase bi so ene no nkro ne ba ene ade ana obo nso a just say okaje ne se onanti be 5 minutes na wabre sign of severe weakness dizziness ene no nkro ne ba wadabe 12 hours. But oh sorry within a few minutes now wasanso I said why juma the whole day na yes St. Louisa ye oba yen yaso ye honomo a ma ye ne say to said the mekan say the CEO himself no professional medical practitioner no intino ye do fa all the rudiment in hospital. Okay. Hospital near my ye so be call lab obey we ni nyina no ye practices and ye no honomo na ye sound so wo added bia ye ta ye say you are what you eat. Exactly. Entino uba St. Louisa first of all ye be show blood group ye show blood group ni wi a afa na ye hunu na ye busaw wo ankasa no sa group na odi abana eye moja edi afusane wo ni pedua mu no wonnim ho asuade bia na ana most often than not no question you know and will start take you from there.
Okay.
Now fe ya church wo niema wo be fa so a ya rekura wo de baaye no ene de ye core mandate that new party no say no bi na wo de baaye a na ya start say ye tackle so we first tackle it by say you introduce aba nutrition
Okay.
Because you are what you eat.
Exactly.
Dear would dear and a chilly power way. And in a would di basa, wapom so bad day, a bear basa. But here is the case whereby CCI yama immobianim. Yensia yanum titro, any pedianum so for me over 60% of water. The rest of it, minerals, and the other things. Insurance so are contaminated. So, say one my baby to say St. Louisa, ni achra will say, insurance one say. How do you live? Ni pedianus ye 60%. Over St. Louisa Hospital, you better even that contaminated water, no, how to treat it. Ube to me dia a day. Aye wedriane any dia opesa onom so a onom.
Okay. Dr. Salifo, Femi to Asomari.
Yeah. Neuro party and maybe penika no. It's about the nerves. What I say. Now on nerves so they say a two chima. Utimina waist pain. Maybe say sciatica.
Okay.
They are all forms of nerves. But what am I say? Anti neuropathy no. Yes, St. Louisa herbal clinic for no. We are specialized in brain tumor.
Okay.
And brain tumor and neuropathy. But today I'll speak about the brain tumor.
Me too. Yes,
yeah, I'll speak about the brain tumor. Then the brain tumor, we have two types of brain tumor.
Okay.
We have a malignant brain tumor and we have binary brain tumor. And today I'll speak about the only one about the binary tumor. The binary tumor no, a tumor to say a no eofako and spread it. Eofako na tumor so there a tomato baby a tomato corn, tomato nine, tomato baby what I say. Into binary tumor there and then ye juma kesia ye I was St. Louisa Herbal Clinic. Any neuropathy.
Okay.
It's about the nerves and who you manti bano so yamba in sapine. Ye say ja yo Ghana month money waiting ye beche ye beche Ghana for the kakra say the ya baby some who touch ma e be motima for fichire bi na eja motime nya haban bi a motime use now that somehow yare.
Okay.
Na answer na ebidi kan no ye ebidi kan wo sahaban we ye friend no kakapempen ye nam sa na mo friend kakapempen na ne botanical name ye Euphorbia hecta. Na we yare esanie we ye dey check na for free we in the free way ye dey sa alcohol withdrawal.
Okay.
Oba St. Louisa Herbal Clinica we ye dey sa alcohol withdrawal bi onom sa oposo oja obu awukunu boba fi no wanom sa na wi fine ontimi nya hwe enim gwase ka ma wo ba no ye oba ye ho a St. Louisa Herbal Clinica we in ye dey sa alcohol withdrawal we so good for hepatitis.
Okay.
Say coffee time intino me twetwa so kakaka nyama say bebre afeyembra we so we dem so obi ni we ye moringa lemongrass.
Okay.
Lemongrass na lemongrass yi ade ye de dose pa papa say le be 37 na we no ne botanical name ye Symbopogon for this leaves this lemongrass we esa infection severe infection pa. Okay. Severe infection we onya we na ope ocalitus it is some for fear tintin bi a na efu abase o de ka onya pepper hwentia na o de ka no one manopa ne nyumbre anopa nyumbre ne hwese infection no e bete sen o ba St. Louisa Herbal Clinica ye juma de bebre ye esa ena we so we de tafre no inkenedua.
Okay.
Inkenedua ena na mo de amunim de adwuma di pa we ye inkenedua na ne botanical name ye Jatropha cucas.
Okay.
We answer ade esa pa we anti cancer. We so an say anti malaria, anti HIV. Ye oba St. Louisa Herbal Clinic de ye ho de nyama ehun kwa na ye ho.
Okay.
What I say nyama ehun kwa nti oba enya ade a obesa ba no sa se ohun baby na touch ma before be free ho ko no na eja ohun ato because of in church be ma ye be kire o de e wo se wo ye ne de wo se wo ye because onu medru na se who you be who did later. Wouldn't come.
Okay.
Yes, into you can be say, Brabeja or Yari no Eto St. Louisa Herbal Clinic. Now, Brabeja, I have for coffee. That's it.
Okay. Dr. Prince, for this also not yen trust.
Yo, sir, Obi Pesu contacting St. Louisa Herbal Clinic. Number is 020 76 197. May repeat it BM 020 76 another 76 197. Yes, Anna Kumase and so 0596 177 570 0596 177 570. Jo enti unu ati said na make no on say ayaresano adoso when it's about to say a herbal medicine na but it said the kanu so obi a one nerve disorder what tumor and cancerous related disease biana you be introduce out the St. Louisa na oba be meet well versed renowned practitioners are nim what to do at this current dispensation.
Okay.
Na when who say we are what to eat. Brana yanchro e hona your Wordex bia your friend food and supplement bank.
Okay.
You cannot do away with that. Wabra ye besho honomo because eye dani a obedidi. The duane na obedi no eno so na bebu ama nro na ye de ama wo St. Louisa no ebe ye adwuma. Enti bra be experience your food basket no ene how one kasa in your own small way. Ubetumi ehunu say ene yesi enuane asese ne ho nkro ne ba will teach you how because obo ade na man ye ma sisia yetumi ohwe your formula bia yetumi di tostify atosidie bia
especially hia pa
yes atosidie bia
ye di gusuo ni ade nyina
be ma no waka no we decide ya be ya de ya afuoi it's more than a decade in Ghana and inti no ene asase no afra enti untumi nka nkyere me se ubedua menken wa abra entwinzio mfra asinum enti sa toxins na ewura eye banchina na se menken no ana body no how do you ekwambe na be faso obi ye free that is why I introduce St. Louisa oba honoma ye be kire say common chakoya et is a kind no ye ma me no say aduane bi enyinya na ye dibidi atum those time no but now no the scientific way say but not the same bidie no you fan correcting ye maybe our daily life enti ye twen so be St. Louisa ye do afa apomoden eye abemani pedua no aye free
mpacho file numbers no to dwabiem na ye fancy
yo your number no 0596
177
570
570
0596 177 570 okay mama Dr. Salifu fa number back no antuja
okay 055 963 98 43 055 963 98.
Very well. Dr. Prince, I did Dr. Salifo. I don't pay Mame Edna Mwase. I wish you had to anamo na call a year St. Louisa Herbal Clinic. Na one so called Yarisa. Na Dr. Prince wa idea okwa bibia be kama
bibia be fun you are well sorted out
that's
okay
eclipse but wo nam sa kwanya iso abo ankrofo be brain so we businessman businesswoman pesika de atwitwa wo but won krata ni gu ha fabra ne mfanya adwuma na yentua commission e wo no credit brokerage wo mo di mu akotene ye collateral brokerage but womo edimu akotini ye pa na ene but wo pelon only collateral bra Eclipse will help assist you with collateral womo na be boa ba won say chimi account no The evaluation now collateral ni munye do apacho de wo pen nya ade a won sabeka and opay eclipse e ma ne simple pa e de ma ati ye di nkombo e pacho for mo numbers no na fra wo mo anopay 0543832466 0543832466 na woni eclipse collateral management for any nkombo pacho wo mo won cry adenta new site Abakan Street, womo bebe the Moses Hospital no. Court na anopay woni womo eni nkomo enfi ho. Na womo beje osuye. Womo adaroma anopay womo abwaye. Think safety and a decent income. Na Sadiq Herbal Center for there. Womo ye number 1. Womo di nra hodo pi na no ane di abadwa mai so. Ene ayana nya burning sensation. Dia unya tinkapa se oboso ehhehye edwa na dwa won't make that, especially mo amudi delay you know ata oboso hehye wa inside kadaroba obey ni nyina dia na womo de elephant herbal mesha and be clear ni nyina e dia fe anti anopay kwacho opese obo eta hehye ni nyina no ekwa bora herbal shop bia mo na ma won sanka elephant herbal mesha no echi no yo bia ya osisita ya wo ya afa ya mutima betena wo so pacho wontime nko private challenges no at the brow 100% herbal drug and medicine ya dia badwa by elephant herbal be betuni nyina no ase at the amount Sadiq herbal powder no e wo ho say ne wo general body pains afa wo chi bremo ya wo ya nsu dia elephant ointment na wo di betuni Makoso waposo eye wo ya sasabra ya na abetena wo so nine so aya na peja na so ele pacho ni nyina no wo de eye elephant ointment twitwa etu ni nyina no ase prekope edema anopay se wo pese wo ye relief of eye pulse koko ahawache asho so acha Sadiq Herbal powder no be ebetu ni nyina no ase ediama but I will call a year Kobedia Enterprise when Sabbath Chemicals work herbal, Repairs Ventures, Tinted herbal, Hilos herbal, and when you know when Sabbath Chemi, I feel we'll call Tema Little George Pharmacy, a Shaman Beko Echoes Pharmacy. Now I feel Kumasi Moko a year Colinak herbal, Misty herbal, Apidem, and I feel Freddie Mans. Ewo Keo, and when you know, would draw the Mori Junction, and Sadiq Herbal Center, Ewo. Button in chair from one more on 0244 153511 0244 153511 and after 0557 997797 0557 997797 now when Sadiq Herbal Center ending command of pay